Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sammy here with another video, and in today's video we are doing a complete flip through of my 2022 planner. I know you might not recognize this planner at all, but this is my completed 2022 planner in all its different states, I guess. I did move between planners from the beginning of the year to the end of the year and really didn't know what I want, but I'm really glad that I did that because I feel like that helped me decide what I really need and want in 2023. But anyway, let's go ahead and flip through this. The reason why I'm doing a full flip through is because this is going to become a part of my memory keeping flip through series. I have done a flip through of all of my memory keeping planners from 2019 to 2021, and I decided to add this one to that playlist as well, so you can check all those out. I'll make sure to link that either in the cards or the description below so you can look at those if you are interested in getting some other memory keeping ideas. But one thing I decided to do this last year in 2022 was to combine my weekly planning and my memory planning into one planner. And so that's why this is so big. A couple things about this planner. It's Moxie Life and it's Erin Condren, but it's on discs. This is like the Mod Podge Franken planner of all planners, I feel like. And you'll see why, and I'll explain as we go through. But what really happened is I started out in an Erin Condren planner, and then I felt like I wanted to try the Moxie Life, so I got a Moxie Life, and then I got super sick, didn't really use it to its full capacity, and went back to what I was comfortable with in the Erin Condren. But then that's when I realized that I needed my goals and my planning together, and so that's why I'm in a Moxie Life for 2023. But anyway, the only way I could keep all of this together into one planner was if I put it on discs because of the way that the Moxie Life is punched. So I took this off the spiral, and then I basically just snipped these with scissors, and then I used my Happy Planner punch to punch the pages for it all to fit together. So the Erin Condren pages have been punched with the Happy Planner punch, and then the Moxie Life pages were just snipped and are just in there. So let's go through, now that I've explained myself, and look through this planner. So it does have a lot of Moxie Life guts because, like I said, I started out in a Erin Condren planner because I had the Erin Condren planner from July of 2021, and I decided to keep using it because I had it till like June of 2022 or something like that. And then I switched over to Moxie Life, and so I put everything in here. And so some of these pages are blank. I hope this makes sense. But we're just going to flip through. I decided to add my goals in here, but I really didn't do anything with these because these are already written in my power sheets, my Cultivate What Matters power sheets for the year. And I didn't really do anything with that either. Here is my vision board that I made for 2022. And then I made a 25 before 25 bucket list. I did not accomplish everything on this list, but I did accomplish a lot. I wrote a letter to myself. This was really powerful just because at the beginning of 2022, I was learning how to find myself again. 2021 was a really hard year. At the beginning of 2021, I was navigating motherhood and teaching at the same time, and then I got super sick, and that really affected me from like March to like September, really, of 2021. And so at the end of 2021, I felt a lot better. I was learning about myself again. I had started therapy and getting other medical help. And so this letter is just very sentimental to me. Here's my currently stuff for January. And then here is my monthly spread. Like I said, I like to start out by having these as like planning. Obviously, like using it as like planning, and then I would fill in the memories as we would go. January it started out really good. It was kind of hard. I did lose my best friend, Snoops. He was my cat. I got him when I was 5, and he was 6 months shy of turning 20 when he passed away. And then the next week, we had to quarantine because we had COVID. And so that was not fun, but there is that. And then we'll flip through these. Some of these pages have pictures and some of them don't. I don't think I really added any pictures to my weekly spreads until the end of the year though. So we'll just flip through. This is how I was planning. This is the week we got sick and had to quarantine, and so I had to mark all of this out because we really didn't do anything that week but watch movies and live in our living room. This was a fun week. I really like this kit. Okay, and so this was my attempt of doing one little word in 2022. That also did not happen the way I wanted it to. I wasn't part of the class or anything, but I thought that I would just document my word in some way. And like I said, it didn't really go the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. I really like this. I like me talking about my word, which was enough, and all of that. And so I went through and talked about my intentions for the year with the word enough, and my hopes and my fears. And then here is a behind the scenes page for January. Super fun. This is awesome. My daughter, she had mini Oreos in the car, and after the fact, the way she had rubbed them on her face, she looked like Post Malone. It was really funny. But yeah, so there is all of that stuff. And then here's my little memorial page to Snoops. He was a good cat, and I miss him so much. And I wrote a little bit about him there. And then on this side, here's a picture of me and him when we were little. And I just have all these different memories of him. But he will be missed. I love him so much. I journaled about my teacher anniversary because in January 5th, that marked 1 year of me being a teacher, which is crazy. And then here's just some other memory stuff. All the scribbles my daughter got to my planner, and instead of like freaking out about it, I just documented it and let it be what it is. And then that's all blank. So here's February. Okay, so I love using the Christian Design Celebration Collection die cuts here. I really love how this one turned out. It's super cute and a lot of fun. And I didn't really do any goal stuff. Okay, and then some more weekly spreads. Here's Valentine's Day week. And then some memory keeping behind the scenes stuff. So I love how all this turned out. It's super fun. So I've always loved memory keeping because I've obviously done it since 2019. But it's more special now, I feel like, now that I have a little family. and just all of these fun little pictures of my daughter. I'm super excited to look back on this when she's older and she gets to see just these silly things that her mom documented of her when she was a baby. Like this, I did my nails, and she saw that I was doing my nails, so she wanted her toenails painted. And so it's just the cute stuff like that. Okay, and there's another like one little word, attempt there. And then me writing about my husband and I decided just to add that here, I guess. And then moving on to March. March was a hard month because I got sick again. I think really sick. It first started out with my daughter getting sick. And then I got sick like this day, I believe. And she was still sick. We went to the doctor, found out we had the flu. And I tried my best to go to work, but it was super hard. And then I got sick again, and I found out the flu turned into bronchitis. And so I was super sick basically all the month of March, and it was really hard. It ate all of my sick leave, and it was just really hard. Here's a bucket list that we attempted to do, and we did not really do anything with it. And then some more sticker kits. This one, I keep forgetting to mention where I get them from. This is from Hank and Plan. This is like a Whimsy Luxe sticker kit. She sells sticker books, and this is like her seasonal one. And here's some more behind the scenes stuff. It's really just pictures of my daughter. That is it. And me feeling fancy with a wine glass full of Dr. Pepper, because that's my life. Okay, and then this, I actually like how the spread turned out. I was sick all week, but it's super cute. This is from Christiane Designs. This is from her Celebrations collection. Once again, another Celebrations collection kit. Super cute. And then this is just some Erin Condren stickers that I thought I would use. I really like how this turned out. Okay, I decided that I was going to use the Quarterly Compass. And I love this. It's never too late to pivot. Here's April. I felt a little bit more comfortable using this planner in April. Once I started feeling a little bit better, everything was good. See, I'm even using the goals pages. Here's spring break. My daughter and I did a lot of fun things. We went to Dinosaur Park. I hand knitted a blanket. We went to our children's museum for the first time, and she loved it. We went to the zoo. And then we went to baby animal days, and that was so much fun. We actually did this on Saturday, so my husband could come with us. Okay, and here's the week. Here's some more behind the scenes stuff. Oh, I love this picture. I attempted, I don't know if you can see this, but I had attempted to do a ponytail in her hair for the very first time, like a full-on ponytail, and it looks super silly, but it's fun. And then my husband and I went on like a little couples retreat, and we saw School of Rock, the musical, and went to dinner. Super fun. Then this is another Christiane Designs. This is her Easter kit. And here's Easter. Emery had her first Easter egg hunt. And then this is us at church on Easter Sunday. Okay, these stickers are from Christiane Designs, but they're from her Michaels collection. I'm not sure if you can still get these at Michaels. I have had these for like ever and finally decided to use them. Okay, and here's some more behind the scenes. We went back to the tree house. Emery's eating a donut. We went to the duck pond, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, so just embracing the memories. This is a mixture of Erin Condren stickers and some stickers from a Happy Planner sticker book I had laying around. And then in May, I did not memory keep every day in May because it was super crazy. So it was the last month of school. And so, but I like kind of how this looks. It's really sporadic, but it's fun. Definitely different than what I normally do. And then my goals for the month, our St. George trip. We went and visited my husband's brother and his family. And that was a lot of fun. Here's Star Wars week because this is May the 4th. There's my school picture from the year. And then June. Here's the spread once again. It's pretty sporadic, but really fun. I like how this turned out. This was like my first month of like official summer vacation. So that's awesome. I did not do any goals. It looks like I tried to make another bucket list, and I know we did more of these things, but I did not document them. And then all of this is blank. I did not really plan in June. Here are some pictures of Emery swimming. But yeah, like all of this is blank. I did not really use my planner in June. I used the daily planner, I feel like, more in June than I did my actual weekly planner. And then this is where I jumped back into the Erin Condren. Just because I felt like this was more my speed. I was feeling really overwhelmed with all the goal check-ins, and I didn't know how to do those yet with the Moxie Life. And I just felt very comfortable with the Erin Condren Life Planner. So I jumped back into this in July. I wrote another letter of my for myself, and I really like this page. This quote says, "The very best plans emerge when different perspectives meet." And I just really like all of these pictures of myself. And yeah, I just love this. And then I decided to write out some of my goals in here. Okay, and so here's my behind the scenes page for July. These changed a lot because I don't have all those extra pages like I did in the Moxie Life. So here is the behind the scenes page for July. Okay, and I love how these turned out. Here is my memory keeping / monthly spread. July was a really fun month. We went on a vacation and we just did a lot of different things with cousins, and it was a lot of fun. At the end of June, it was my 25th birthday, and so this is the not Erin Condren. This is the Christian Designs birthday kit. And then I made this little insert for my birthday, and what I did, my husband actually took me to Build-A-Bear Workshop because I had never been there, and he thought that was weird. So he took me there, and I made a Harry Potter themed, or a Hogwarts, I guess, themed bear. I did Hufflepuff because that is my house, and I named him Barry Potter because I'm a nerd. And then here's some more fun things. Okay, this is the week of the 4th of July. And then this is the week of our vacation. We went up to my family's cabin up in Idaho and did a lot of fun things. So this spread, so normally I plan things, like I have lists and whatnot of what we need to get done. This week, I knew I wasn't going to be doing anything, and so this just became a memory keeping spread. So all of this is just journaling and whatnot from our trip. On our way home, we stopped at Bear World, and that was really fun. Hey, this is a Hand Can Plan kit. This was also a really fun week. My daughter, she went with my parents over the weekend to do some things. So my husband and I got to have some time to ourselves. I read Where the Crawdads Sing in one day, and then the next day we went and saw the movie, which was a lot of fun. Hey, this week we went to the lagoon, and I got to meet Al Caraway. She's an author, and I just love her so much. She's always been a big inspiration in my life, and finally getting to meet her was awesome. And then we move into August. Okay, getting ready to start school again. We have planner day. We got a new couch in August, which was a lot of fun. And then I set up my classroom. And then we started school. And it's crazy to think that that's the thing. Here's some other fun things that we did. Okay, here is the first week of August. This is the Celebrations Collection kit from Chrisanne Designs for her planner week, because August 1st is planner day. So this was a lot of fun. This was also a hard week. As you can see, I canceled a lot of different things. On Thursday, this day, my daughter decided to take nail polish, and she broke the jar of nail polish and got it all over our carpet, and it was so frustrating. But it was fine. We actually got a new couch that weekend, and it hid the giant red stain in our carpet. So all is well until we move. This week I did an all Steve kit. This is also from Chrisanne Designs, and we went to the zoo. We also went to our county fair, which was a lot of fun. Okay, and then this week was business. I was at my school basically all week getting things ready to go. And then we have the first week of school. Here's my first day of school picture. Super fun. And then we jump into September. I decided to add my faculty picture earlier. So here is my current one that I have on my badge. And yeah, just a lot of fun things happening. September was a good month. I'm just looking at all these fun things. A lot of things happening at school. We went to the Sunflower Festival, which was a lot of fun. And I was so excited when I found out when this was, and that it fell on the week I was planning on using this kit from Chrisanne Designs anyway. I was like, okay, it's meant to be. So all of that turned out great. And then here's this week. I went to Time Out for Women with my cousin and my sister, which is just a woman's conference. Then we have a hand can plan kit. Super fun. We all actually got sick this week, now that I remember. And so nothing really happened. We still went to work and whatnot, but we weren't that sick. But I just remember we'd come home and just did not feel good. And then we went back to the duck pond. Okay, and here's October. October was a fun month. We watched the new Hocus Pocus movie, which was okay. Lots of Halloween type celebration stuff. I decided to get bangs, which I liked for the first 2 weeks, and then they were super annoying afterwards, but that's okay. You live and you learn, right? I also felt like they were cut too long. They should have been cut a little shorter, but that was my fault for saying that. I liked them the way they were because I didn't want to cause any issues. But I really like how this is. I love all the extra stickers I added to this spread. I feel like it really completes all of it. We also went to the zoo in October. I forgot about that. Okay, here's a self-care kit. This week was pretty crazy at work. I had parent-teacher conferences this day and had an altercation with a parent who knows where I live, and they were making threats at me and whatnot. It was a whole big mess. And yeah, not something I ever expected happening in my career, but it happened. But I'm safe and everything's okay. It was just crazy. They were upset that their child had a B in my class, which is still passing, and it was only midterms at that point. So I don't know. It was just a big mess, but I am safe. Everything's okay. It was just a crazy week because after that happened, I had to deal with filing a report and all of that stuff and figuring all that out, and it was crazy. This first week of October, I used this Harry Potter kit from Hand Can Plan, and we went to a pumpkin patch, which was a lot of fun. And then this week, my husband and I, at the end of the week, so this was the week of fall break, and my husband and I went to a Panic at the Disco concert, which was the best. So glad we went. My husband was a little hesitant about going, and I don't know why, but he was. And then afterwards, he was like, "This is the best thing ever." And I was like, "I know, I told you it would be." And it was just great. We loved it so much, and that's that. Panic at the Disco is the best. And then this week we went back to the zoo. This was our last time going before it got too cold, and my daughter loved it. Her favorite thing is the carousel, which is awesome. Okay, and then here's this week. This is the week before Halloween. I love this kit from Christian Designs. It's amazing. I love like the 3D like texture that it has with it. Okay, and then we are moving right on into November, which is also a very fun month because the first week of November are my two favorite people's birthdays. My husband and my daughter both have a birthday at the beginning of November, which is fun. It also kind of sucks because then the next month is Christmas, and so, but it was still fun. My husband and I went on a date night in November, and we painted pottery. We also made apple pie for Thanksgiving, and just getting ready for all of the holidays. Here is the first week of November. I am still using a Halloween kit because Monday was Halloween. For Halloween that year, we went as the monsters from the Monsters, Inc. So I was Mike Wazowski, and my husband was Sully, and then our little girl, she was Boo. And then my dad, he went trick-or-treating with us, and he dressed up as Ozzy Osbourne, which is awesome. And so my husband's birthday, because we were just talking about that, is the 2nd. So here's his birthday. And then my daughter's is the 7th. We celebrated her birthday with family on the 5th. And then here is her birthday. She turned 2 on November 7th. And we had a Toy Story birthday party for her. The theme was To Infinity and Beyond. She loves Toy Story so much. And so that was a lot of fun. And I'm glad I saved this kit from Christian Designs for her birthday. And then I made this little insert to go with it. And it turned out super cute. She actually got to my planner and scribbled in it, but it's okay. It added some flair to it. And then here is this week. This is a kit from Oh Hello Stationery. And then this is Thanksgiving week. This was a hard week because we had to make the hard decision of rehoming our dog Maverick. We had him for 5 years. So it was really hard, but just with our lives, with both of us now working full time, having a daughter, being super busy outside of work with other things, and living in a very small house, it was just not realistic to have him, and it wasn't fair to us or him. And we had been talking about this all year. We actually thought about rehoming him at the beginning of the summer, but I could not bring myself to do that just yet. And finally we're like, okay, it's time. And so we found him a new home. He lives in a bigger house now with multiple dogs and a couple that just loves him. And so I'm glad we were able to do that for him, but I miss him so much. But I decided to just make a little memorial page for him as well. And so here are all of our pictures of him. And it was really hard, especially with our daughter, because they're best friends. And she still asks about him every now and again, asking us where he is at. And we just tell her that he's at his new home with all the dogs, and she just gets happy, and she's happy for him. Which is good, but I know I still miss him, and it was hard. It's never easy giving up a pet. But anyway, so that happened that week, and then we had Thanksgiving, and then moving on to December. A lot of fun things happened in December as well. We got our first giant snowstorm. My husband and I celebrated our wedding anniversary, and so a lot of fun things. And then, of course, Christmas and all the holidays fell in December as well. And I took a lot of pictures in December, which I'm glad I did. So here's the first week of December, our wedding anniversary. We celebrated 6 years of marriage on December 2nd. And I decided to get this Christian Designs wedding kit for that, and I think it turned out really cute. And then we have this fun winter kit from Christian Designs. And then this other like Christmassy kit. And then we have Christmas week, which was a lot of fun. Christmas was really fun this year with our daughter. She actually knew what was going on, and she loved opening presents. And so that was fun. And then this is the last page I have in here, and it's just a memory page from Christmas with our daughter opening up her gifts, seeing what Santa brought her, leaving out her Coke and cookies for Santa, because apparently that's what he drinks. And yeah, so I love how this turned out. It is a little bulky because I did have to like really Frankenplan everything, but I did not want to throw any of this away or give any of it up, because memory keeping has become something that is very special to me, especially now, like I said, that I have a little family. I just love it, and so I'm going to add this to my shelf of memory planners. But anyway, that's all that I have for this video. It was so much fun flipping through this planner with you guys and kind of taking a walk down memory lane from 2022. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you memory keep or have a memory planner? And if so, how do you utilize that? Is it a separate planner? Is it just like a journal? How do you do that? I know my memory keeping journey has evolved from my first memory keeping planner to what I do now. But I just love it. I love just soaking in all of the memories and being able to have a keepsake for every year. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss any of my planning content. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later.